Hello? Hello, Bryan?
Yeah, just a minute. Hey, listen, sorry, I don't have a lot of time. It's Bryan from This, That, and the Other. Look. Okay, I want to tell you everything. I want to tell you the truth about wood. You want to know about the real stuff? You want to know why the Earth is hollow and why we're being run by aliens? You want to know about the stuff they're putting in your Gatorade and why you should be eating your dogs and why renewable resources are a lie and we're living inside of a hologram. And I'll tell you all this, but you have to listen to This, That, and the Other. You have to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher. Don't tell Sam though. Don't tell him.
Bryan, what are you doing? Are you making an ad without me?
No, listen, I gotta go. Subscribe to This, That, and the Other.
You bastard.
9/11 was a lie. What happened to buildings?
And what's hood, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of What's Hood with your boy FC, coming through you live on the microphone. You're now tuned in to a Golden Afro Productions over here on the Binge On This network. Home to Happy News with Perry Kurtz, The Reading Ronin, What's Hood with the compa, Olden Time TVs, and the legendary flagship This, That, and the Other with the homies Bryan and Sam. Props out to them, shouts them out. Thank you for liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, dropping a review, the whole nine. We appreciate you. Before we kick off this episode 23, I like to hold a moment in silence, compas. Thank you for that, homies. Do appreciate that. Rest in power to Kobe, his daughter, their friends, the coaches, the helicopter driver. Yeah, dog, death is a trip. Such is life, you feel me? Yeah, dog, the city grieves, and even though I'm all the way in Phoenix, Arizona, I still see the grievance, you feel me? I grew up with that fool in the background. Shout out to Philly, he's from that city, but he repped LA, dog. So we can do and show nothing but love, you know? It's wild, really, how people really get in touch with the mortality real quick when tragedies such as this happen, you know. But hey, it had to happen. We gotta go when we gotta go, and we don't choose how we evacuate this earth sometimes, you feel me? But it was wild, dog. Like it makes you appreciate life because you know you're about to enter spring. What, a month and a half from now, basically? Yeah, dog, I think this is episode 23. I think we on the right digits. But, dog, you know, taking death in stride. A lot of people don't know why they mourn strangers, but it's a thing, dog. That's called empathy. That's human connection to la vida, you know. And shouts out to all the bandazo, tamborazo, and mariachi held in Kobe's honor, dog. Like, that's a beautiful thing to see, to transcend not only color lines, but cultures too. Like to sell, like it's big. Watching the city big him up, dog. That's a beautiful thing to see. We should all be so lucky, you know, and we should all strive to work towards achieve something like that. You feel me? To be able to create and provide for in a city that. Whoo, man, especially in a city like LA, it's a thing real quick, you know. But on a personal tip, dog, like I'm I guess I'm cool with it. I wasn't the biggest Laker fan. I don't follow sports like that. You feel me? But I saw the full play, which was dope. Was never invested in it, still not. But I see the admiration, the idolization, and all that good shit. People need good role models in life, and that one's crucial too. To be able to inspire outside your creed, race, or color, or whatever you want to call it. We should all be so lucky. I'm not gonna front. It's just one of those things that you gotta appreciate when you got it, and you gotta be humbled by its loss too. I take death in stride, homie. Like, we all gonna die. Some sooner than others. Others when the time's just right, the whole nine. It's like trying to go through these court cases and shit like that. Man, I swear they really want to tax that ass. Oh, it's so gross. Oh well, we out here thugging, dog. You feel me? Shouts out to the lucha. But touching back on Kobe, dog, shouts out to that fool. He left a great legacy, gave people in the city something to look up to and admire, throwing away with the fadeaway shot. Kobe. Ah, man, that's life, dog. My condolences, I guess, to the wife and daughters and sisters, and shit's heavy, dog. But it's gotta be nice to see that the city he played for bigs him up the way they do. That's deep and that's beautiful. It's a humbling thing to see, dog. Even a cynic would find inspiration in all that, I would like to think. Oh, man. But let's switch gears from that somber moment. Rest in power to the compa and his daughter and all the other individuals. I think got 7 others. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to any of y'all. I don't know their names. So, that sucks. It's a somber topic, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, you really don't know when you're gonna go and how you're gonna go in the whole nine. There is no real way to plan for your death or the consequences thereof. You feel me? So a lot of motherfuckers are here today and gone tomorrow. And what I like to take in stride in times like these is the idea or the ideology that in death there is power. You feel me? Like whatever words you reverbed out in the world or whatever, they're gonna take hold. Take a look at Nipsey Hussle with the marathon continues. You continue to hustle and motivate. You feel me? Now you giving some people the ideology of the Mamba mentality. You've given people time to reflect and to think on their loved ones. Right when you're entering a new decade, right when spring's about to come. Right when it always feels the world's bubbling over or whatnot. And it's just one of those things, look, that I appreciate out of life. You feel me? Today's episode might be a little bit somber, I do. I mean, like I said, wasn't the biggest basketball fan. You're not gonna catch me spewing numbers or talking whatever. But it is what it is, dog. Kobe was the Jordan of my generation. And whether you agree with it or not, he was one of those individuals that kind of bridges the gap from the old school to the new school. You feel me? And motherfuckers like that are underappreciated and underrepresented, because to be able to hold your own against poo, motherfuckers around you. It's always a trip, you feel me? But that's what's up, though, you know. Appreciate the compas, life, and all that, you know. We should all be so lucky to experience this feeling of after, you know. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, adversity is really what makes people better. If you ain't struggling, you ain't thriving, you know. So in taking all of this in stride, it just makes me appreciate a whole lot more, you know. It's a cultural custom celebration of life, death, you know. The homie Bryan asked about quinceañeras, and they were once upon a time actual weddings. You see people back in the Aztec era, Mexica, Mesoamerican times. Women used to get married off at 15, men at 20, because at the end of the day, you weren't really gonna make it to see 40, you know. So it was a numbers game, you know. And then those cultures and traditions become debutante balls and, you know, quinceañeras, and a whole different type of appreciation of watching a woman enter adult, you know, cussphood or whatnot. Humans are fucking weird, displaying sexuality in such weird ways. Then tying the fucking religion to that shit. It is fucking absurd, but, you know, the Spanish couldn't conquer and beat out every tradition. So they took from being 15-year-old weddings to 15-year-old debutante balls, what you have here in the antebellum south of the U.S., you feel me? It was one of those things that to celebrate another mother, sister, child, caregiver, midwife, you know, women hold on to all of these titles and roles. So to just reduce them down to what the Bible does is essentially property is kind of laughable. You feel me? We all come from a woman, so it's a conversation to be had, truth be told, just because it forces you to acknowledge women in a sort of different light. You feel me? But quinceañeras were essentially weddings, you know. Then the 7-day wedding rituals, the whole, you know, coming together as a tribe, basically, and feeding each other just to celebrate this union. It was a big time thing, you feel me? That's why padrinos, you know, the godparents of, you know, plates, banda, pastel, vestido, knickknacks, paddywhack, whoop-de-whoop. You know, everyone was selected a role to be dignified, a place within the family structure, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, weddings are culturally, what's the word I'm looking for? Human structure wise, you feel me? It's just one of those things that we need and or require in order for us to feel united as a community, you know. There's a meme about, you know, the padrinos de colegio, the godparents of college and university, you feel me? Find a madrina of books, room and board, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And as much as a meme as it is, or a joke as it can be, in reality, that's the kind of future you're really looking to, you know, culturally appropriating. Bring the madrinas into the university, you feel me? We live together, we thrive together, we rise together. You know, some of that shit, like, you can look at it as a joke, but if you're actually willing to make that change and sacrifice and offer that to your prójimo, dog, why wouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? You feel me? It's a wild ass concept sometimes, but it's communities coming together, dog, reinforcing ideals, welcoming another basically peer into the adult circle. You feel me? And it's just a social exchange, I guess you can say. You feel me? Bringing everyone together, celebrating everyone's hard work to being able to produce another life that can now officially contribute to the working of life. I mean, yeah, homie, it might not go that deep, but these cultures, customs, and traditions come from a place and time, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that you gotta look deeper at and kind of see what it reflects to us, you know? I remember when I was growing up, it wasn't a quinceañera if a quinceañera wasn't pregnant. Oh shit, man, I swear I can be fucking terrible though. That shit always bugs me out. The mama mentality. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Rest in power, Kobe. Oh man, give me a quick one. But yeah, locals, that's the origins of quinceañeras, basically, you know. Shout out to everyone that's about to have one. Shout out to the individuals that celebrate their 30th as their quinceañera, you know, times 2 or whatever you want to call it. It's a celebration as they come through, bring, you know what, take out the trash, fill that shit with beer, throw a whole bunch of ice, and we'll wait it out till the end of the night. The beer at the bottom is the coldest, the beer on top is the crispiest. Oh, man, gotta find ways to stay motivated, you feel me? But yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions of the week. Yes, I sound a little bit out of it probably because I am. I got all of this fucking legal work to look into and blah, blah, blah. Mind your P's, dot your I's, cross your T's, my people. You feel me? A compa's gonna leave you in this one. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the Kobe situation. I said rest in power to him, his daughter, and all 7 other passengers in that whip. You feel me? If you make it a ball that hard, dog, remember, don't go out in foggy conditions. That's it. Drive more carefully. Be more alert, dog, and appreciate life when you got it, because you never know when you don't. Man, such is life, homie. Such is life. I hope y'all stay up. I hope y'all stay blessed. I hope y'all spend time with your loved ones, you know, as the spring comes around. And I hope you don't let this be a cloud of negativity on your life. You feel me? It's okay to grieve strangers. It's okay to grieve people that inspired you, dog. All my heroes are dead. It sounds fucked up like a motherfucker, dog. But hey, I appreciate that they lived their life. You feel me? They came full circle. Whatever that means to anyone, anywhere, dog. Who are we to say anything about when we gotta go, you know? Alright, homies, y'all stay up out there. Don't get depressed, you feel me? There's beauty in the struggle, never forget. A compa's out later. I'll catch y'all at the next slide. Peace.